Good morning. It is Wednesday, July 8th, and I'm in Sharpsburg, which is on mile 24 of my trip since setting out from Freeport, 5.5 miles above Pittsburgh Point, where the Allegheny meets the Monongahela and becomes the Ohio River. There's a red little sign that says 5.5 there. Yesterday, I'd say the worst thing that happened was going into the lock. Some guy was apparently fishing. There's a railroad bridge that you have to pass under immediately before going into the lock, like an eighth of a mile or something. So I've got my permission to go into the lock. I'm motoring in, aligning with the seawall where you kind of get in close and then cut your engine and grab a hook that a guy throws down. When all of a sudden, I see this fishing line coming back from the bow of the boat, sort of at me. I look back and I see a guy on top of the bridge frantically messing with his pole. Stupidly, I grabbed the line, which then became taut, and it began slicing into my finger. They're not meant to be broken, right? They're meant to survive under tension. It's fishing line. Luckily, I had my knife right there, so I was able to cut the line. And then with my hand injured, I had to basically hold on to the rope on the lock wall while using my other hand to open up this first aid kit. Now, I would call it maybe a second aid kit or you are pretty much doomed kit, because there was no, I'd never opened this as a first aid kit. There was no Band-Aid, no Neosporin. It had stuff for like if you get a gunshot wound or a bear claws your stomach open. So there was some gauze and I had my electrical tape there. So I was able to wrap that up temporarily until I got a bandage later in the day. I spent actually the entire day here in Sharpsburg because in 2018, my friend Sam and I built a boat and we shipped it out here, and the remains of Hurricane Florence came in and flooded this whole area. So as soon as we set out, kind of not even under our control because everything was flooded, we ended up in this park here, but this park was underwater. You could barely see the tops of these barbecue pits coming out. And the whole city was underwater. So everything I saw in 2018 is different than what I saw today. And I had a good time yesterday kind of exploring the area. I made a pretty substantial blog entry with pictures. But suffice it to say, it's a very interesting area. A mix of industrial, but you've also got, I was surprised, there's like lots of young people here as well, doing things, opening businesses, and going to crazy Karens at night, for the second time was cool, and I met a lot of very cool people. This morning, straightened up everything, walked to the gas station, and now I'm ready to head down to Pittsburgh, the point where I'll actually stay at a marina and see my friend Sean. Thank you very much, and I hope you follow this and follow me on YouTube. That's always a good thing if you can subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow.